Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Learn Sage Way. I am Shruti and today you are here on the second video of the Python for Data Science playlist. In this playlist, I am uploading several videos which includes from installation to the building the first solution of the data science using Python. If you are new to Python, I would highly recommend you to go through all the videos in my playlist. You can go to the playlist by clicking in the link or I have attached the link in the description of this video. So let's begin with our second chapter, Python installation. Before directly jumping into Python installation, first let us understand why do we need to install Python? Is it really required? Why Python installation is required? So let's take an example to understand this scenario. Let's say none of my friends can understand English and I want to communicate with the English language. So what I need to do? I need to ask my friend to learn that so that I can communicate with the language English. Similarly, our machine does not understand the Python. We have to install Python so that whatever code we are writing in the Python language, it can be converted into the machine code. I have already explained how the Python syntax is actually converted into the Python code. If you have not gone through the video, please go through the chapter 1 where I have explained the internal architecture of the Python. It will help you to understand what is happening internally. Now, as we have understood why the Python installation is required, now let us understand what is IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. It is a software application that helps the programmer develop software more efficiently. Google Colab, Jupyter Notebook, Visual Studio Code are the few examples of the IDE. You can run any Python code without having IDE in your system. Just you need to save that file in the .py extension and run it from the command line. But when you are coding in real time, the number of lines will be very high. So at that point of time, identifying the error will be very difficult. Having an IDE will help you to understand where the error is happening. It will help you to debug your code. Even it will give the suggestion. As we have understood till now that we have to install Python and we have to have a IDE in our system. Now let's begin with the setup process. Before starting with the setup, let me ask you one question. Do we have to install the Python and IDE in our machine to run any Python command? The answer is no. It can be either way. We can install the Python and the IDE in our system, or the cloud platform are already available with the Python and the IDE already set up and configured in the cloud platform like Google Colab, Kaggle, Microsoft Azure, AWS, and many more. So, Google Colab is very handy for the beginner. We can start with the Google Colab without going through the hassle of installing and doing the setup in our machine. We can just need to log in with our Google account and we can leverage the Google Colab. It is works exactly as the Jupyter Notebook. Most of the cloud platform involves some cost. Till few extent, maybe it is free, but after that we have to subscribe and pay some amount. So if you want to avoid this, you can do the setup in your local machine and start with Python. Now let's begin with the setup in our local machine. We will do the setup with the Anaconda. So what is Anaconda? Anaconda is an umbrella under which many IDEs are present which are used for the data science and Python. By installing we'll get Python along with we'll get so many IDEs option. As we can see here we have Jupyter, Lab and Visual Studio Code and many more. In fact, we can manage the environment also from here. So Anaconda is a one-stop solution for a data science using Python or R. To to install Anaconda, we have to go to anaconda.com/product/distribution. I'll paste this link in the description box. So after coming here, we can see we will get the option for Windows, Mac and Linux. So after this, we just hit on the download button. And we will wait for the completion for the installation. In Windows machine, you will get one more option to select the add to the path parameter. So don't select that one. Instead of that, you can specify the path from the command line as and when it is required. Installation is done, you will get this kind of command prompt, and from the terminal, if you want to check, you can type the conda syntax. Now let's see how we can access any cloud environment. So for me, I use the Google Colab. So let me open that one and let me demonstrate it a bit. This is my Google Drive. So I just come into the Google Colab option inside the Google Drive. So I can create one IPython notebook from here just by clicking with the more option and get a Google Colab. It is same as the Jupyter notebook. We'll get the cell and we can run the each cell separately. I'll explain this more in the next tutorial. That's all for Python installation. If you still have any doubt or any query, please comment down below. I'll make a separate video for that. That's all for today. If this video helps you, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Keep learning. See you next time.